What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint without any primary weapons. We have started on the legwork to go start Carnivore. Otherwise, Sibling Breakout is ready. We've got a couple of proc-gen missions, and ultimately, we're just going to go break out somebody's little brother. So, we bought some passive leverage from our Field Ops Center. We're going to take the default spawn point, and we're going to run the A-Team. Getting ready. I'm going to try to do basically Sibling Breakout, maybe one or two proc-gen missions, and then Carnivore, and that should be all the story content left in this playthrough. So we're kind of nearing the end of the no primary weapons challenge. Going pretty well so far, of course getting carried by my Scourge. Our goal is to get all the way over there. We can get there by hacking the Matrix host. Or we can take a second entrance by taking the blue key, which is going to be in a lockbox. And there's really only, what, one lockbox in the entire map. So it's really just, if you go here, we can go up this way and go there. And in fact, if we spend the 10k, we can actually spawn here instead. And our path can be go here, grab the stuff, and come around and get through. However, I like my optional loot, and so it's going to be a bit of a longer mission because we're going to be knocking down all these various guards here. They're power level 9, right? Yeah, some power level 9 Chemco guards. And, yeah, basically dancing around the cameras as well as we can. Take the optional Matrix hosts for loot because I like loot. It's nice to get a bunch of extra money and gear and stuff. Of course, the mission itself doesn't pay anything. Alright, so let's see. We have a few enemies, right? There's even this doc over here. He's got some armor. That's going to be a little bit scarier. He's got a shotgun. And the fact that he's armored means I probably want to stun him. Because I don't think I'm going to wear him down easily, like, without that. So I think I want to preempt a couple of them. I think we can kill this guy before he moves, kill this guy before he moves, and then let this guy move on his own. I think that's totally reasonable. So we're going to start by staying out of earshot. Going up to here, going for the stun. Atomic Stutter is fully upgraded, it's up every 2 turns, and it cuts armor by 30%, so 80% is going to drop by 24. And now his armor is only 26 or 56. Much more reasonable. And now that you're here, darn, I actually can't quite. I'm looking to spend as little. Ooh, maybe. Trying to get like the exact pixel where I'm in range and it only costs me 2 extra points to move. So we got there, that's good. I'm just gonna knock this guy down. This was gonna be pretty straightforward. Wow, we actually really lucky. We shredded on the very first hit. It's gonna make this much easier. And a crit even. Okay. Of course, there are more guards. We really can't bypass all of them. Also, I'm probably gonna have a couple of mistakes. I just got through. Basically, I was playing the last couple of days. Not on recording, I tried a swords only challenge. I got to power level 4, so I'm also about ready to go Carnivore. But the difference there, let's see, what am I looking for on this guy? Yeah, I want to kill him. Well, I want to, yeah, okay. So we're gonna go for just like straightforward, just deal damage. So I'm gonna run you here. That's gonna be in sword range. If I have an odd amount of action points, I will, let's see, how many do I have? Is it 7? I have 6. Okay, we're just gonna go 3 sword swipes then. It's not going to be the easiest kill. I'll probably need some help, but that's okay. Actually, maybe I should get lucky. Wow, I got hits every single time? Okay, wow, that's pretty great. Anyway, yeah, so I was saying I was going for a melee-only challenge run, and really the only way to make melee work is to use coordinated charge on the soldier. And that... It's easy to get used to, having coordinated charge up all the time. I don't have that anymore, so I can't go as far as I can every round. I gotta kind of like relearn some of that. I don't think I want to shoot. I could, like we could try to wear this guy down, but it means I would need, so it's like you're at 310. If I bio coat, you're at 260. And I get 2 pistol shots here, which are gonna be decent. But that would require spending action points for my hacker. And I think I'd rather he be able to just not have to do that. I think that's better overall. And just let him start hacking sooner. I think it's just, you know, overall superior. So I can just kind of duck a bit forward. I'll think about it. I'll yield for now. I guess we can yield and make this last card move just to make sure there's no surprises here. Yeah, you're going away for now. He will come back. My recollection of his path is that he will come back at some point, but for now it's fine. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to Toxic Cloud over this way. It might catch that guard. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. But essentially, I basically just want to... I want to like make sure I don't hit my hacker. It's obvious. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend 2 action points running forward, and then... I'm curious if we should send Toxic Cloud at these guys or not. I can send it in a way where I don't catch myself out, and I don't get, I don't screw myself on, like, the movement and whatnot. Yeah, we can go around, like, on this side and be okay. This probably won't catch them this turn, but I think it's still correct just to send it, and get a little bit of progress with that. Try to maximize damage per turn. Alright, well, gonna get seen by a camera. It is what it is. That'll escalate some guards. I don't care all that much. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, well, it's optional loot time. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I shouldn't have canceled. He just says, like, hey, there's optional loot here. We could hack it, and it'd be, like, worth money. And anyway, yeah. It is worth money. It's why I'm here. Alright, so pretty big host. CPU is probably going to be here or here. In fact, this feels like a layout that's going to have an access gate. We'll see if that's actually true or not, but I would guess there is. Okay, I might have loaded the wrong programs. AP and connection use. Have to get rid of those. I'd have to drop this to get anti... Okay, so I can load 2 more sets of programs, basically. I can load... Okay, here's the annoyance, okay? Here's the annoyance. Here's what I'm trying to think through. Obviously, when I go in a straight line, I don't want to, like, go and then come back. If I knock down this passive trap, I can then reload Sleaze, and I can load Disarm. So I think it has to be the case, because otherwise if I go here, and the trap is, like, be annoying, but also can't load any programs, then I can't do anything. So unfortunately, I think I have to do this. So I have to go for Sleaze, and then I'm going to go for both of these. That's all of my stuff for the turn. It's, yeah, download. So I could have, as it turns out, loaded the Disarm from here, but I didn't know that at the time. So just drop these. The nice thing is we have a green host, so it's actually relatively chill, and it's kind of nice. Anyway, we go here. I can drop you on the turn, and then we can knock probably just this one. Scan and see what I have to deal with. Again, CP is going to be in one of these 2 spots probably. Some more downloads to deal with. I will probably end up turning off the security devices if I can. Toss slide moves forward and does not catch any of their guards. Okay, he got told to move, right? The captain has been told to intercept. That's going to be a little bit scary, because if his initiative roll is good, that'd be really bad. So, yeah, he's going to be moving on 19. Thankfully, this guy's going to go in time, but that could have been really scary. Yeah, so the camera keeps spotting my hacker. Kind of is what it is type of situation. I think us being grouped over here is about right. So, just kind of put him here. Can I get... Yeah, there we go. Put him there. That should be fine. Yeah, I'm not going to rewind him until he uses 0 interrupt on something. But I want that to be part of the recharge. One thing I could have done, actually, was not moved right now. And then let this guy have his turn. He might have used 0 interrupt, and then I would have had to rewind it this turn. That would have been probably better. Small mistake there. I'm being a little bit loose. One thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to walk to here, and I'm going to smoke. Because he's going to walk forward. And I just want to kind of buy that time. Smoke gun is only, I think, 3 turns right now for me. I've, like, mostly capped it out. So it's pretty chill kind of no matter what. Around there should be decent. That'll probably block line of sight of my hacker as well. And now we can just kind of delay. See what these guys try to do on their turns. You're just standing still. Yep, we know that guy's going to stand still. We can keep hacking now. I can scan first. Okay, a lot of active ice. I have to get both again, unfortunately, because, again, I don't know what's going on with traps down there. Okay, when you use a program, steal AP, which also comes with tally every turn, so you have to get rid of that. Scan for another thing, because there's another thing there. Download and download, so we'll drop these. And then, yeah, this is going to have a trap by it, and this is going to be... This actually might have 4 ice on it, so I'm going to go ahead and just walk here. And this is annoying enough that I'm going to 0 interrupt. This isn't... I don't have to. These are not, like, the most miserable things ever. I do have some deck shield, but this seems good enough. So the CPU, So I figure we're going to get security escalation 2 off of this, so it's going to be a good enough time to go ahead and spike that. There we go. We lost scan. It's fine. Spike CPU, drop the escalation back down, and then we know there's going to be some traps and some passives to deal with, and so we'll just kind of go through the ring, and then basically once we get these out of downloads, come here, check for those. Seems reasonable. What do you got? Load a program, exit the node. Okay. Well, there's exit the node. Leave you where you are. Should grab these no problem next turn, get through here, get down there, and then clean this out. This will probably be the security control unit, which I do want to get through. Just got to remind myself that I need to rewind, and I need to hope that... Okay, good. Thankfully, his initiative is higher than Amble's, so that I can use rewind appropriately. He runs all the way up, as far as he can go for now. I care what his initiative roll is. I can't stun him till turn 3. Okay, yeah. Not a problem here. That's good news. I didn't get rid of the body. I don't care that much. It's fine. This is like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, my other playthrough I wasn't getting rid of bodies, but this is actually something that I care about, is preventing tally from things like this and guard movements. So not quite ideal. Either way, I think for now we're still going to wait. I think this is a pretty easy Venom Trap. Oh, right, we can't Venom Trap because of the smoke. You can't, like, pick it as line of sight, so you got to go for a bounce. Looks like that will land appropriately. Yep, got him. Okay, he's poisoned. So he's going to take 150 damage. And, of course, until he's out of the smoke, we can't easily kill him. It's going to be really relying on Talon's melee weapon and Atomic Stutter next turn. And, like, that being enough, basically. So you can go ahead and yield. You're heading back, but you're heading back into smoke, so I don't really care. You don't see me. Okay, you're still chilling, but I'm pretty sure you do turn at some point. Yeah, you're actually inside of smoke, and so... I don't want to make any footstep noises yet. Not until we're actually ready to attack, so... put you a little bit far forward, but that's going to be kind of it. And I can't move my Scourge. I think he's going to be in footstep range of everybody, so we can't do anything. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Actually, I can Shuriken Wave safely. Shuriken Wave does not trigger any tally or anything. So just going to get that for free. I think they said they want to change that, but it's in the game for now, so I'm using it. And then, yeah, you're already Venom Trapped and Tox Clouded. You're already Venom Trapped and Tox Clouded, so no rush here. We can just wait. Yeah, I can't go anywhere without... Wait, actually, he doesn't get hurt. I'm afraid of you not dying on time, though. That's scary. Well, let's see. You're dying to Sword. Actually, not yet. Talon doesn't have his turn for a while. Yeah, I think I just have to wait. I have to do nothing. I will eventually be able to run up here. We can turn the camera off, grab the loot, and then with the hacker go up here. But for now, it's not us. Alright, you're just going to end your turn and do nothing. Is what it is. Smoke, by the way, will end at the start of this turn. So I have to make sure we actually go on time. Ooh, that camera saw some people, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Huh. Okay, it's lasting longer than I thought it was going to. Maybe I misremember, but I could have sworn I... Did I smoke on 1 or smoke on 2? I guess I smoked on 2, huh? Alright, well, anyway. I'm going to throw a stun at this guy. Actually, do I have to? Yes, he's going to be way too annoying otherwise. We're going to stun you. Now, anyone can melee and get kills here. You're going on 19. The only downside is if I don't get this kill... Actually, there's no way we can kill anyone, right? He's hidden. Yeah, okay, there's no way we can do anything. I guess you're not going to poison no matter what happens, so I probably should yield and let you die without spending action points. You actually have to deal damage to. And then I didn't save the stun for that guy over there, which maybe I should have. Maybe we can bypass him with, like, Shadow or something. Wait, shoot! I griefed! I didn't use... Okay, I'm fortunate that you didn't do anything special. I didn't think you were going to keep going that way. That was stupid. I forgot to use Rewind, though. That was a mistake. Thankfully, he is still dead to poison. But I didn't think about him patrolling into my team. That was kind of silly. Alright, well, you're dead to poison, so I'm going to ignore you. You're going to be very, very low. But no one else can actually put the damage here, and... I guess let's see. Well, if you're stunned, and you're taking at least... You're taking 225 from poison until the stun wears off. Now this smoke ends this turn. I'm just gonna run over here. I'm just gonna go for the downloads. I think it'll be fine. Because my Scourge can, like, shoot this guy or something to break him out of the Overwatch, then let my Cybernetics go and, like, swing his sword once. I think that'll be functional. I don't know. I'm no longer in the mindset of how this team works, so I'm definitely making some mistakes here. I know for sure I'm playing worse. Because I played, 20 missions of a different team comp. And so I'm, like, just a little bit making mistakes here. Alright, well. Security control unit is going to be annoying. Alright, so Tally's not a very big deal because it's a green host. I got a little bit of time on Cyberdeck health. Yeah, let's drop all 3 of them. Skip the camera moves. We don't care about the camera moves. But we got drop the devices. And now all I care about is getting back to these during this turn. Damage to connection is fine. I don't mind that. Okay. So there's still a trap here. The fact that I just know that's true. Okay, and this trap is when you exit the node, steal AP. Okay. Well, we'll drop download access first. We'll drop steal AP. We need trap reduction again. Please don't be relocation. Okay, it's not. Disarm you. Whatever. Scan again when you download an account. Okay, we gotta kill them both. We have exactsies, and that's everything we care about. I'm not gonna bother looking here. I don't care. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of downloads, and we got some other stuff done, so not bad. No cyberdeck damage, and I believe this damage to health was done in 2 different sections, so we shouldn't have been stressed. Doesn't have any AP, so we can't shoot him down. It's fine, though. You're running over there. You're gonna start running down, I'm pretty sure. So I could interference spike, but what I'd rather do is let this guy walk over and just shoot him. So right here should pretty cleanly work. Yeah, that's guaranteed to land. Great. Alright, down you go. And let's see, I have end of next turn. Okay, so I have time to run over there and dissolve, which I actually want to do. I want to make sure we don't get this tally cascade. For now, our only tally is from cameras, which is not horrible. You're stunned for 2 turns, you're poisoned. Need a little bit more damage though before you're dead, so let's go. Wow, we shredded first try again, that's huge. That's really fortunate. His shred chance isn't horrible. Right, it's 42%, but, we got 2 better than coin flips in a row. That's pretty lucky. So, Cloud finally ends. Ngako, the chem captain, has been sent toward us. Okay. Yep, so he's going to run forward, which we knew was going to happen at some point. There's the guy down there. You're still stunned. In fact, you're dead to poison now. Yep, he's run close. We don't have stun until turn 5. So, I don't know if we can actually work him down or not. It might have to come through this side and, like, hug the left-hand side and just, like, bypass these guys. One tough thing is, yeah, his footsteps going to be loud. Let's see, so you're just always dead, right? You're currently stunned, and you're going to take 75 damage. So, yeah, we're done with you. I want to get my hacker to here. We don't have to hack, right? Like, we can just say, screw it, the team goes left-hand side. We grab the lockbox, we go through here, we get out, and we just don't deal with this stuff. And we get lower security tally as a result. That's not unreasonable. So yeah, guard vision is 18 meters, which, not happening to me anytime soon. I guess nobody who can threaten me is nearby. I can yield for free, essentially. Let's go for this dissolve. Right around here. We can get a little bit shorter. That'll be fine. And then, yeah, go run toward the team. That seems fine. Okay, he's already dead. You're just doing your normal turn. Yeah. This Tox Cloud should probably walk into him and deal like 75 damage. Won't do that much for me, but it'll do something. Tactical Surge here seems reasonable. How are we playing this out? Because, yeah, I don't have CC for him right now. I don't have any more stuns available. I don't have anything really replicable. We have to get away from these guys somehow. You're in an annoying spot where you can see me. I can't go that far without getting seen or heard by these people. Okay, what's the approach here then? It's actually, yeah. One thing that's cool about being really sword heavy, and this is something that I can switch in this build actually right now, like next time I have money, is instead of using swords, I actually have really enjoyed using stun sticks. Because for example here, like if both of us had stun swords, we can run up here and just like use power slice on a guard and stun him, and the other guy can run up and use power slice on that guard and stun him, and it's like, all right, well, we just bought ourselves like, you know, an action of you not reporting and us getting to walk forward and us getting free damage. Great. That means that next turn, your opponent's not going to do anything, and then we get to, like, finish killing you with weapons that are decent at killing armored enemies, because stun sticks have a lot of pure damage on them. And, yeah, it turns out, like, I could have been a lot more focused on using swords, and I also probably would have multi-classed, probably Talon into Soldier sooner. I mean, instead of, like, not at all, but, like, you know, max Smokescreen, get a little bit in Line Crawler, probably still use Shadow, and then just, like, don't even bother with Supremacy, don't even bother with Shuriken Wave, probably keep Sibling Breakout on the way, but then, like, go into Soldier, spend 9 points, max out Tactical Surge, or Coordinated Charge, and that, like, would be very, very powerful. Alright, so, let me think this through. How are we actually doing this? I don't have a stun up. I need to, oh, before I forget, I should rewind. That'll be a little bit helpful. I think we're, let's see, when do you have smoke? Do you have smoke now already, actually? No, not till next turn. Okay. I guess we could use Shadow to do a little bit of something, right? We can kind of send him away, but the problem is we don't have a way through here. Like, I don't want to stand in the middle. That's, like, way too exposed. Going through here is annoying with Tox Cloud, or, like, this guy being too tanky to kill. Like, he's going to require 2,000 damage to kill, unless we Armor Shred, right? That's not reasonable. We don't have a stun available, so, like, I can throw a Venom Trap, but, like, he's still far away for now. You guys are right behind us, and their initiative rolls are decent, but we're going to get pretty far away from them before that, you know, happens. It's probably still, we just send the team all the way over here, and then... yeah, we can look ahead, I guess. That's kind of free. Alright. They're not too dangerous yet, but still. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead, hug the left-hand side. We'll kind of go through here, and then we'll either hack late or just go in through the blue key door. I'm not sure which just yet. I think I'm going to skip on the optional loot a little bit. I mean, ultimately, not only are we near kind of the end of what this playthrough even needs, but as missions become worth more and more money, the optional loot is worth less and less. They haven't put any new maps out since the last recording of this series, but they did upgrade payments by like 15 to 20% in a lot of cases, and so the need for optional loot has gone down a fair bit because you should get paid more for basically all mission types. So going pretty far up here. I don't think I want to go... Actually, should I be afraid of Tox Cloud hitting me? I don't think so. I threw it from, like, here. I'll be a little bit safe and go back a little bit, but that's as far as I need to go, I think. And then, yeah, we know you did a poison, so we can just kind of book it. They're not going to see or hear me. It's fine. I'm pretty sure my Scourge will be okay. He actually got a good initiative roll, so I know he's going to be okay. And then... yeah, let's go hug. Go around here. Actually, one scary thing... no, he's going to turn back this way next turn. So yeah, he's not going to look at me. Unless he gets told by the A to do something, which is going to be really, really sad, but it should be okay. Escalation, sure. What is it going to be? It is body timers. Okay. That's actually not horrible. go here for now. Tots Cloud did clean up. And then these guys got poison. That's fine. I'm quite confident you're not going to do anything special, so I'm just going to let you go ahead and have your turn. Yep. Let's let this guy act as well. Yep, okay. So yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and sneak on past them for now. That'll be the start. I'm going to have my Cyberknight go last, see what kills we can get reasonably, and then for those that we can't, I will just stun. You know, just make this big loop. Okay, so I'm going to do... Yeah, so you're poisoned for a little bit. You're not poisoned for that much, but we can have the damage add up. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to Venom Trap you. Okay, so now you're taking 150. I'll Bio Coach you. Take another 50, plus whatever this does. Another 84, I guess. So you're taking 200. So you're really at 178, right? You're taking 200, so you're really at 178. You saw a corpse. I don't really care. It's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and knock these guys down then. Start by going here. I'll have to line crawl this camera at some point. I'm not sure exactly when, but... Nice crit. Are you at 200 yet? Not quite. I could melee range pistol, or I could just start running forward. I think I want to start running forward. I don't really want to kill him in view of the camera, since I don't have any way to turn the camera off. And I want to save Atomic Stutter until this guard, I think. He's tanky enough that I care. Yeah, I really don't want to kill it on the camera. I think that would be kind of bad. Okay, I think you're dead now. You are. No, you're at 204. Okay. Gotta go a little bit farther. That should be a guaranteed glancing hit, and then he should be dead. Good enough. And we'll just count. Right, let's make sure. 75, 75, 50, that's 200, so he's dead. And then, let's see. You're going to keep moving, that's fine. I don't want to get hurt, okay. That seems okay. Alright. Then, yeah, it's like stand there. I don't think I need to look ahead, but I guess I'll cast it to be really safe. Yeah, you're going up that way. We'll catch you out at the start of the turn. Probably have to kill the camera. Probably stun you, and then get some pretty good progress. Alright, let's let them all move. Right, no one's going to be threatening us. I'll wait. Oh, nice. You're actually leaving. That's good for me. That's actually really good for me. Not sure if I want the optional loot or not. I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to close the mission out. I think I'm not going to go ahead and rush this. Or, sorry, I'm not going to greed, I should say. Yeah, he stays inside the camera like 24/7, so I have to line crawler that. Which is fine. So go here. Line crawler. And then spend 1 AP walking. And then shoot. Alright, nice. That's some damage. If we have to stun him, we will, but otherwise, we're just going to march the team as far forward as we can. And the goal is to get to that door. Nice. We're hitting actually pretty luckily so far. I think we've gotten pretty good RNG from what I can remember. Okay, I'm going to actually yield, let Red Gold go, because he's... Okay, no one's going to hear the gun. That's good. Decent shot at damage here. Wow. We're actually now well above, you know, expected value on this one. This is pretty fortunate. Okay, I ideally want to start shooting with 5 action points so I can go for 3 shots. And then if the first 2 go really poorly, I still have Atomic Stutter up. But it's looking... It's actually looking like a Graze is guaranteed to kill, right? There's no way a Glance Hit is less than 18. So I'm just going to walk in a melee range here and just take the freebie. There. Glancing hit, coin flip, and yeah, it's still 35 damage. So as long as you're not going to be scary, which you shouldn't be switching your avenue of movement. If you do, then we're suddenly screwed, but I don't know why that would happen. Okay. Oh, weird. You're going back to hunting. Okay. It's probably going to be... This might require... Oh, this is going to be... interestingly weird. Okay, so it's going to be Tactical Surge. And we can't quite get all the way through on one turn, especially because you can both. Like, all of you can see what's going on. If you turn somewhere else, maybe it'll look okay, but it's like, hey, I'd like to stun you. Throw down the, like, Agent EX smokescreen somewhere here. And if they both can't see or hear anything... Actually, I want to check something real quick. Okay, so you have 22 meters of vision. And you have 18. Okay, so I thought it was true, but I never really verified that snipers do, in fact, have more basic vision range. Right, you see the cone goes all the way out to right here. And that's 22 meters away. But you look at this guy, right, you see where his cone goes? Right, his cone goes to, like, right there. And that's 18 meters away. And cameras, by the way, are... Right, you see, here's the edge of the camera. Cameras are 11. Footstep range is 10. Crouching footstep range is 5. And so when you see something like Atomic Stutter with, like, a 22-meter range, like, oh, Atomic Stutter, like, that's always going to be, like, just outside of regular guard vision range and, like, just inside of sniper vision range. So, like, that's just barely Atomic Stutter range. But it's also me getting revealed. Basically, right? It's like right there, probably like just barely make it, you know, maybe. Anyway, we should let this guard waste their turn, and then, you know, maybe I'll be able to use like Shadow or something from Talon. We'll see. Okay, if we're going to straight line, we're still going just like that, so I might as well lurch a decent amount forward like this. There's not really a reason not to do it. Just get out of some of the patrol paths in case they're funky. Okay, do I have a good shadow angle? And, like, kind of not really. You're never going to turn anywhere. I can try... Okay, I'm going to try to shadow you, I guess. So if I go here, and we expect to stun this guy, and I throw shadow like this, that should turn the sniper to the right. Right, this will clearly cut through line of sight, and it should turn the shadow, or it should turn the sniper. There we go. So they're looking over there, and they're going to go that way. So that person should move. You're going to hear me, I don't care. We're always stunning you, and you're going the wrong way. And so I want to throw smoke basically between us. And then have the team basically end their turn inside the smoke screen. And that should put us in range to exit out on the next turn. I think I'll have enough movement to be able to get there. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of the hope here. Alright, that's the plan. It's just, let's just get to the exit and get out, as much as this isn't really needed to be played this way. See, nothing else for you to use your turn on, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, you're done then. You're going to run up similarly. And we can crouch you into the smoke. You can get decently far. This is going to be a little bit of a stretch to see if it's 6 action points. It might not quite be close enough. Anyway, though, we should definitely let these guards keep moving and wasting their turns. You're done for a while. Let's figure out what you're going to do. Might have to kill you. I guess we'll see. Okay, you're on the edge of smoke, which actually might mean we can't kill you. Let's see. You can get to the switch. Surely someone gets there for... I mean, this is even not that bad. I'm pretty sure even if I have to spend down to 1 action point, I can still get in. But let's just figure out who's best at it. Right, as long as enough guards have wasted their turns, it's fine. Yeah, how would you do? Okay, you would for sure not have anything spare. Okay, what about the Scourge? Can anyone get there with 2 action points left? So far, no. Cyber Knight was the closest. Okay, Cyber Knight makes it for sure, right? That actually seems completely usable. Alright, well, my entire team is going. Right, back to back to back. I don't care that you heard me. We're opening this door. And we are getting in there. Okay, entire squad can make this for sure. Alright, so that was the plan. Looks like it's going to be executed well enough. None of this pending tally will matter. We're done with part 1. Decline some of the optional loot. I'll do the same thing in part 2. There's a lot of optional loot in part 2 that I don't think is needed. Of course, the hacker is required to go on the mission. It's his brother, after all. But we're good. Okay. Let's see what we get. It is time for stage 2. Here we are. Kemko's little prison paradise. There's the brother. We can use his Matrix host to free him. There's also a key we can loot somewhere. Hackers are not required, though it is fairly frequent that your hacker is the one. So this mission, if you care, is spawned by somebody not already having a sibling as like an obvious tag and having a background that is from the streets. Now, since there's only one hacker, it's possible to be on your squad. This guy is always eligible to be the Sibling Breakout guy. Now, the only other characters you can have on your party who match that are the Sniper and Cyber Sword. And so those are from what I... And then I guess actually any of your initially hired companions can be, I think, like, if any of them are also raised from streets, can also count, but, yeah, it just turns out that the tags very often match your hacker. Okay, so, we know of 3 guards. Got a big shotgun. We should be able to open this, no problem, because we did open, right, we had already grabbed the stuff. So there's basically 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes that, you know, might host the red key. This door requires the red key. That one requires you to use the terminal to open it. You can see it opens those 2 doors. And there's also an optional terminal over there, which is mostly just for loot, to be honest. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, let's go light on optional loot. Let's just knock down some guards. So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to run this kill right away. And have my Scourge clean up the body. And then save most everything else. Actually, well, one thing to note is that I think my gun is reasonably solid here. And it's probably Let's double check, right? Which one's going to be more effective here? So the sword is doing 300, and this is doing 200. So yeah, realistically the sword's doing more damage. It cost me another 2 AP to get there, but it's 50% more damage, and so almost certainly it's the better option here. Strike 1. Strike 2. And there's a graze, doesn't matter though. It's obviously more than enough damage. Let's move back and hide you, because if you run full... Actually, well, I guess I can just look ahead and know the answer. You are going to walk forward, so... I don't want to get spotted, so let's go ahead and just take a step back here. I think everyone else can freely yield, and it's fine. Let this guy move, let everyone else move. I'll have him run up and go for... Nah, everyone can wait, everyone can wait, everyone can wait. Yep. We'll go kill you now. Now I'm going to go for Dissolve here because we're under a camera. This one can be signal grifted. But I still want to wait for this guy to move so I know where his vision cone actually is. And then for my hacker, I think we can just go for... Because I don't want to like overcommit here. I want to let these guys both like use up their turns. So I think we'll spend 1 movement point getting into range. Shoot for a while. It's going to take him a while to die, but... Welcome to power level 9 guards. They take 40% less damage and have, you know, 40 something health on Chrome. I expected to miss at some point. 50% is fine. Okay, 5 shots hit 3. Reasonable to me. You're gonna go walk up to the barrier here. Wonderful, good job. Do I want to stun? I think the answer is yes, because I want to be able to throw down... Well, here, let me yield for now. So Talon should go clean this up. Let's try to make sure the body doesn't fall into the camera shot, so I'm kind of standing here so the ragdoll goes that way. I could also... Ooh, I didn't think about your vision cone being pretty good. We'll just line crawler now to be safe. Okay, that's a glance. Second hit is real. And we're close to the new loot. That's good. This Might Magnet, it's probably not. Nope, that's fine. Okay, that should be dissolved, yeah. And then I'm quite confident this is cleanly in stun range. Yeah, the question is basically, do I want to use my stun now? And I think the answer is yes, because I do want to make forward progress, and I want to use Biocoat. It's not guaranteed to land, but I need some way to like use up my action points. Actually, one difficulty about that is this camera's going to be annoying. Oh, I can't even reach him easily. Alright, there are problems here. I dissolve the body. Okay, it turns out I'm not going to be doing what I thought I was going to be doing. I think we're just getting some simple poisons and not getting anything special. Nah, here's the thing. This guy needs to be stunned at some point. I think the reason I want to stun him is for the armor reduction mostly. With his armor being reduced. So here, let's yield. Let's stutter. I can stutter again on 3. I think that's fine. And if I go here, right, I'm hidden, so I get, you know, hidden Biocoat. I also get Venom Trap. This should be in Venom Trap range now. That should count, actually. Usually these things are a little bit generous, and that should count. If not, I'm really sad. I'm losing a lot of damage. Crap. That sucks. I made a mistake. I've made several mistakes now. This is really not good. I also have massive recoil. Alright, this is going to be arduous. At least that landed. That's a big deal, actually. Because he's stunned for 3 turns. So I'm getting the full Biocoat damage. And there's an immediate escalation, which is reinforcements. That's going to be pretty annoying to deal with. Especially because it's got a captain in there, and captains are really tanky, and we don't have great armor shred tools. You're heading toward me, but I don't believe you're going to have a vision cone on my Scourge. So it's fine. Okay, some crafting cubes, kind of whatever. Let's put you here. This is going to make things pretty tough. It's going to make things... I mean, normally the way we play these missions out is via the fact that we can, like, go damage one side and walk to the other. It's a lot less likely here with how everything's kind of set up. Also, their health bars are just, like, so large. There's so many tanky captains. They have 500 something health, which is just, I mean, just too much to deal with reliably. Sad that I missed my Venom Trap, but oh well. Again, I'm waiting for this guy to take his turn. There. Okay, now we can get some progress. You're moving toward me, that's not a big deal yet. Yeah, it's telling me I have a pistol shot, and I'm actually in Venom Trap range. So it's... Do I even want 2 Venom Traps? I might not. I think we just kind of Venom Trap this guy. And then save the other one for the next time we have a captain. Sucks to waste one, but oh well. I'm gonna have to shoot twice no matter what, so I'm gonna reload first. I can go for Disorient. No, I'm not in range for it. Let's reload first for the single bullet. The others are just shooting. Decent enough damage for now. Yeah, and they're, right, they haven't been told anything by the AI, because the AI doesn't know anything, so... Nothing too fancy just yet. One annoyance is actually that you aren't dead yet. And that could be a problem. Because I really need you to die. And if you don't die, you're going to tell on me, and that's going to be a big problem. And I probably just misjudged my damage output here. This is, okay, you're still very low, but I'm still not guaranteed to get what I want here. I can go all the way up here and probably get 2 shots. Hopefully they hit for enough damage, otherwise I'm in a really bad spot. It's not even guaranteed. Okay, this really needs to land. Yeah, okay. I can work around that, though, because I have Shuriken Wave, and Shuriken Wave can't miss. So, is that going to be in range? Thankfully, yes. Okay, we're going to spend 1 action point doing that, and then Shuriken Wave will deal enough damage to kill him. This was not pretty. At least we got one. But, yeah, this is going to be kind of an ordeal. No, you're still taking your poison damage. You're going to take another 125. Yeah, so this is the last turn you were stunned. So you're going on initiative 20 next turn. That's pretty scary, so I probably want to deal the rest of the damage to kill you here. Should let these guards all act, though. You're going away. I have a new stun, so I can deal with another captain. Okay. So one option, which would be pretty bad, is like trying to find a Toxic Cloud angle. I think that's not going to be successful. Yeah, Revolvers is far too loud. We're not going to get anything useful from that. I think we're most just going to go for pistol shots here, and then acknowledge that I probably have to stun him. Then the rest aren't going to be too bad because they are basic guards and they're far enough away. That's probably the world we're in. Okay, so again, you're taking 125. I'll only have to do about 150 to you. Only have to do about 90 to you. Only have to do about 20 to you. 11. Not bad at all. Okay, you don't hear the gunfire yet, so I can walk all the way up here, right? Make my forward progress. Nice. Okay, he hit. That's good. Alright, so you're dead now. Right, well, we'll check the tooltips to be sure, but You're dead now. I might go for an aggressive smoke here. I'm not sure yet. Here, let's yield. Have second go. Drop a stun. So it's like, go here, which is in some level of cover. I have look ahead up right now. I have atomic stutter up. I have tactical surge next turn. Hopefully you're not going very far. But let's start our stun. Yep, it's you. I guess I do want to know where these guys are heading. So let's actually go in here, which means if there's like new guards that spawn as reinforcements, we'll know. Okay, you are heading out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to get to like where the guard captain is, which is not a huge deal. And then I'm just going to run you up to here, which seems functional. And we'll just shoot once. Understanding that we still need to deal probably a lot of poison damage to finish this kill on time. But for now, it's okay. Hey, you! Be ready to move. Alright. Crit vulnerability is nice. You don't get it yet, but it's okay. Alright. He's dead to poison as expected. And again, we should let these guards all have their turn. You can be ignored for maybe 1 turn or so, but we probably have to like alpha strike you and then heavily poison you. You're only stunned for turn 5 and turn 6. But you basically aren't allowed to act on turn 7. We don't know what the shift's going to be on turn 7, of course, but these guys, we can let them waste away. Please don't run toward me. Okay, crap. Please be going that way. Yeah, you're going away. That's fine for now. You turning around is bad for me, actually. And you're also... you have your line of sight blocked. That sucks. That's actually really bad. So one tough thing is Brainworm is a nice ability. But it makes them alert, and it lets them report, which means we're going to get guards collapsing on us, which is not great. And one thing I could try to do is throw down a Tox Cloud. It's going to block me from moving forward at all, but it's going to get a lot of damage done and let me wait a little bit. I mean, I guess I'm really not making any forward progress for a while, so it does seem like going for a Tox Cloud is reasonable. I think it's going to be the play here. I'm just going to like throw it out there. I'm clearly not hitting my team. Right? I don't need to advance any farther. I don't need to advance forward for a while. So get a bit of damage, and then... I don't really care which one it poisons, so have fun. It wasn't you, it was you. That's totally fine with me. I don't really care. Tactical Surge is up. I guess I'll... When do I want Tactical Surge? I think I still want to use it now. And I guess the play is... Okay, cool. You're going at 10, which means we'll just kill you at the start of next turn, and that'll probably be good enough. So otherwise, I guess the goal is just... Here, let's do a couple of delays, and then Talon can go. Yeah, we obviously can't walk forward, because they'll be running into the poison. We can't cleanly hide from him, so it's really going to be, I think, a situation where... we're just going to shoot a bunch of bullets fruitlessly at the captain. It'll take a long time for him to die. We're just going to be okay with that. He is Venom Trap, so he's going to take 150. As we slowly get this kill. Let's get you a little bit farther back so that we can have someone else take the shot from that angle. Now, unfortunately, his gun is louder. So can I get to a spot... Yeah, I mean, thankfully you're blocking out the line of sight. So I can stand here. Yeah, I can stand here. You can't see as long as you're alive. And I can shoot without being in gunshot audio range. As long as you go down to, what, 150, you're dead? So you're almost dead. One more will do it. Okay, so it seems like the action points for Tactical Surge were a little wasted, but it's not the end of the world. Next turn you have stun available. You're going to be running up towards us, so we will have to kill you both. And then it seems like I don't really have an avenue right now. I'm just kind of going to be standing here. That'll be okay. Yeah, you're dead. You're damaged. You might be damaged. And we just care about what you guys can actually do on your turn. Okay, this looks functional enough. Tox Cloud moves, catches a bad guy. We kill one. He sees a body. Yeah, unfortunately our first Venom Trap was wasted because we're like missing a trap that would have been at least a little bit relevant. Okay, they've sent one of the captains to intercept. You're heading toward us. We're going to need to be able to Venom Trap you or something. And considering you're going to be heading there, it's like you're going to be like, I think this was, yeah, you've already had your turn 5 move. So your turn 6 move is going to be around here. So you got to get out of the hallway, basically. Let's see, you could be scary. You have a chance of being scary. I want to get out of the hallway if I can. Which means I think we're going to shoot you, and we're going to stun you. I think that's totally functional. I still can't go for any downloads yet, because, I mean, I could try, but yikes. I think we're just going to kind of walk into here. But like, yeah, just like find a corner to stand in. Try to find the appropriate amount of damage to deal. This seems reasonable. My stun should be up, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, you're actually kind of worse, so I think maybe we shoot you instead. See if we can finish this kill. That'd be kind of nice, if possible. Because the accuracy's... Well, no, let's just kill that guy. Kill that guy, stun that guy every time. Yeah, whatever. Kill the guy in front. Nice crit. Okay. Seems fine. Okay, that's a sword swipe, which probably kills. Okay, so quick moment of truth. I don't think Talon one-shots him, so let's go for the stun here. Okay, you're not special yet. That's good news. Okay, no one else hears his gun. That's good. I think he has actually one of the basic pistols anyway. I think it's the, this Scourge who has the good pistol. I could be wrong about that one. The second good pistol, my 7 has the other one. Yeah, you're stunned. I think you're gonna out of poison on your own now. Yeah, you're dead without interaction. That's good news for me. Double check where's the good pistol. Yep, it's him. I have no rush on Venom Trap here, so I think I'm gonna just hide in the alcove and... Is there a reason to kill him early? Actually, the earlier I kill him, the sooner his death timer starts. The sooner his body timer runs out. So I actually don't want to kill him early. You actually want this kill to be as late as possible. Which to delay when I get security escalation and security tally. Alright. Which way does the camera turn? Is it going to see my entire squad? I'm going to guess that yes. It's going to see my entire squad. They've sent a guard to intercept. Thankfully, no. That's kind of good news. Alright, it's time for the yield party. This map kind of always goes like this. We have this, like, big just group of, like, soup of people. Alright, this should be decent. I hope I got another green host. That'd be great. This is a yellow host. Okay, 35 tally is a yellow. Oh, it says right there, actually. Okay, so actually very, very large Tally, connection. I'm going to tank connection health for now because I can always rewind and reconnect. So I'm going to go for taking less tally here. AP, tally. I'm actually pretty sure it's better to take tally than AP. Gotta load active again. It's my last program I get to load. Well, the ordering here is obvious because there's nothing else that matters. Alright. Have to kill connection use. And so now the question is, which way do I want to go? Do I want to go right or want to go down? Let me see if I have it actually. I might have notes on... No, I don't. Okay, I don't have this one written down as what the path is on this matrix host. I'm just going to go right. Basically, spiking CPU is not that important, but dropping the... And it's like symmetrical, right? Or almost symmetrical. It's close enough to. Basically, there's like 4-point spoke there. I guess 2 3s there. Yeah, anyway, let's just go this way. But yeah, I don't know where the remote control unit is. Could be literally any of these. We'll just start by going to the right. Oh, right, I didn't get rid of connection use. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to go over here. Unload. This isn't too bad, actually. But I don't have any other programs available, so I'm just going to zero interrupt anyway, because I don't have anything else I can do. Found the CPU, and I found the thing that we care about. That's actually pretty sweet. So I could wait to download, because what I could do is run here, double null op, and then probably still spike the CPU on time if I don't get relocated. I think that's actually the best use of my action points. We lost scan from something deloading my program, so I'm going to have to walk back. Take my download after all. And again, I don't have any more IO left, so I can't do anything. But here's the primary objective, which is cool. We'll spike the CPU next turn, which shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay, if I want to make it a short trip, I can make it a short trip. Okay. Right, you're done for now. You're already dead, so what else is my team doing? What else am I going to bother doing while I'm standing here? I think it's legitimately just like reload for a while and just keep waiting. So I have nothing else to actually... Here, I'm going to... Oh, wait. I'm going to line crawler you. And I might as well signal grift some of these bodies. Because I have nothing else going on. Similar here with Dissolve. That one's already been... Yeah, here. I believe we killed the guy before he actually reported the corpse. I could be wrong about that one. Either way, you're still going to die. You're stunned and poisoned. Yep, you are stunned, so we should be fine. Okay, anything else to go? Not really. Right, as soon as we spike the last little thing, we can grab this optional loot, grab our guy, and then book it. I think we can get back to what we came. I believe this is one of the exits you can do. And that'll work for me. Oh, before I forget, because I was going to forget, I'm going to rewind my guy. Because I always forget, but I should rewind him. Alright. Alright, AI, you doing anything? We get an escalation. But what is it? The Matrix is high alert. That's actually not going to be too horrible. Okay, you're hunting. Good luck, buddy. You're going the wrong way. Looks like Toxicol kept moving and caught a guard. Yep, way over there. Cool. Alright. Well, let's let his hacker... Let's let the hacker do his thing. Okay. Let's start by going this way. See, I have some connection. This is going to be fine for now. I'm going to do it in this order. Okay, nothing else here. Let's open our 2 doors. Okay, those are both open. It's a proper prison break. So there's one of the exits, and I believe we can go back the way we came. And there's option 2. Alrighty, well, we can sit around and wait for downloads, but basically the only thing slowing me down is my hacker, and I don't know, my change of heart is basically that, like, I don't have much more use for money right now, even though it's only a yellow host and, like, we know where all this stuff is. I just don't care enough. We're just gonna take the disconnect and say congratulations, we did it. We got some of the optional loot. We're going to kill before them in most cases. I can give this guy a 8-point boost so that he can for sure go first next turn. Yep, he'll go first next turn for sure. Obviously, the guy is not allowed to use his primary weapon. That would be sacrilege, so... let's just go back to where we came. I guess our entrance was here, and so there's the other exit. Fair enough. Not bad. And then have these run out yet? Yeah, they're already searching for it. It'll expire this turn, and we don't have any tool. Actually, no, we can dissolve him. I think I might as well dissolve that guy. It seems like free upside. And costs me almost nothing. Great, less tally. Oh yeah, we have Tactical Surge, I forgot about that. We could have gone farther on this turn. Let's see, I'm still going to have Amble go at the start of the turn since he's the most exposed. Everyone else is going to be fine. And then we'll get close to getting out. During turn 8, might take turn 9. It's not horrible either way. Let's be extra safe. Let's stop here. Let's throw down a smoke screen. It easily covers my team. Alright. We should have no problems now. So in my off-recording melee-only playthrough, I made a mistake where I left up 1 AP for Atomic Stutter on a guard, and I forgot to actually use it. And he full-outed my entire team, and it put all of them in the bleeding out state. Because if you fight power level 9... if you fight power level 9 Brave Star, like, basic infantry... they have full auto urban assaults that will, if they don't get unlucky on hits, just outright down every single person it hits. It does like 300 damage after armor. So it's just like, oh, okay. They are just not allowed to attack you. Obviously, like, there's ways to stack enough armor to like lower that the rest of the way, but yeah, it's pretty painful. Brave Star has pretty solid gear. Anyway, we're looking pretty good. I'm not really going for any more optional loot. I don't really care. We broke out, little brother. That's what matters to me. And so it'll be breaking out, little brother. It'll be trying to... and then basically it'll be running whichever proc gen missions are there. Like, just, you know, not like skipping them on purpose. On the way till Carnivore is ready. We started the legwork recently. I could have started it sooner, but whatever. To me, it feels like Carnivore. I always want to wait till power level 4 to start the whole thing. 3 feels a bit early, with a lot of it being that it's hard to get your second hacker in time, and I really want 2 hackers for Carnivore. I think it makes the whole process so much easier. You owe me. I guess it's welcome to the big time. But yeah, sure, we'll hire you. Now he's gonna, like, take money from me. This actually wasn't, like, technically correct to do this. Decent amount of stuff here, which is cool. Decent number of downloads here, which is cool. Yeah, so you have this mission coming up. This guy will not leave the trainer until you actually press forward on the timeline. So you can leave most things at 0 hours for a very long time, as long as the only thing you do is play missions, which I find just kind of interesting. It's like its own thing. So basically, we're letting our secondary Scourge gain some XP. We're also primarily actually letting our secondary hacker gain some XP. One thing I actually think is I want to start doing a bit more is it requires them having more XP overall, but in worlds where I'm using hackers in a lot of missions, I want to see if I can get them to a spot where they're doing 2 or more points in packet loss. And like even duration is okay. Like range is fine. Cooldown is like, you know, 2 charges plus cooldown is pretty good. This takes 4 total points, which isn't horrible. But it delays something else you care about. Like I care about spoof. I care about scapegoat. I care about zero interrupt. You know, zero interrupt costs 4 points to get to. So does getting packet loss to a 3-turn cooldown with 2 charges. I think zero interrupt's actually better. Don't get me wrong, but it's a matter of like priorities and what you can actually, you know, fit, what you can stomach. Anyway, yeah, as she's level 6, she gets to grab these points. At level 7, she can grab this. If you skip the overclock duration node, you can get packet loss. I think you can, like, you could choose to skip things like the AP cost. You probably can't skip the damage, to be honest. I haven't really done the math to know how much you need this. Like, you could just, like, tank the 20 AP. Honestly, like, these 2 charges, like, yeah, do you want 20 AP once per matrix hack, or do you just want packet loss? Honestly, packet loss might just be better. But I don't know how much this node matters, and then this node just says for 1 talent point, get 20 matrix AP, and that's just good. That's just correct. You just want that. Anyway, yeah, that's one thing I haven't done the math on is like actually what is ice health? How much do I need with overclock on? And I'm getting 25% more damage, and 2% from here and 4% from here. So I have 31% increased matrix damage. Is that enough to let me say screw it, don't take the other points of no op, just take it with the charge and you're good? I'm not sure. Honestly, I haven't really like dove in that deeply. Also worth noting that this guy's actually already level 7, which is kind of wild that he came out just straight out of the gate stronger. So there's a world where it's like, actually I don't care about Miriam. She does have really good talents though, right? She gets 10 free matrix AP. She gets 3 connection back per turn, both of which are really good. If she's actually hacking devices, you get +1 turn. That's really good as well. And this guy's just like, I mean, yeah, okay, she also has the plus duration, so that's not bad. But it's like, yeah, Tremors is bad. Your base stats are 5 tech, 2 reaction. Okay, you have 7 base stats. She has 8 tech. That's 8 base stats, right? Yeah, you have lower stress res. Yeah, you have lower will, which is even more negative stress res. But like, actually, positive will, so it actually undoes some of it. But like, yeah, she's probably straight up better at hacking. Unfortunately, she's 200 XP behind Lincoln here, which means she's always going to be down. Well, actually, no. Once you're level 10, it's up until level 10. It's basically a 1 full level. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, this is just base building for a little while. Obviously, don't have much money because actually we can do a little bit. We have some money. So I'm gonna go build my next Omni Slice. Throw in the melee bonus. Go craft it. It's due in 8 days. It'll be done in time for Carnivore. Oh, actually, one thing I forgot to do is actually equip the blade. I just forgot to do that entirely. That was a mistake. But I think one thing I want to do is move more people over to using swords instead of revolvers. I am not really getting almost any revolver value, and I should just get more people onto swords. So do I have a spare sword? Yes, that's good. Agent EX is my primary sword guy. I'm going to give you the good one. Yeah, so the Armor Shred Grip I think is worthwhile. I only have 2 of them, is worth noting. The guys who are like actually being melee a decent amount are the ones who have it. You can go for an accuracy grip as well, but it is nice having straight up shred 2 armor for a battery. That's quite good. We've got a decent number of stuns here, which is nice. So you're holding on a smoke, you're holding on a smoke, you're holding on a smoke, concussion grenade. Yeah, they've all got like concussion grenades, so like, you know, they're reasonably well geared. So yeah, one thing I was considering is like, hey, what if I redid my Agent EX tree? And I said, you know what I care about, right? Like, we can just add some multiclass for free. By the way, it cost me nothing. Here, we're now a soldier, okay? So getting coordinated charge is very good, and it costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points, right? And I have 23. So I'd have 12 to use elsewhere. Okay? And I care about Line Crawler. I kind of care about Shadow. I really care about Smokescreen. So I was like, okay, what can I do? Okay, well, I have 7 max talents, right? And I'm getting 2 in Soldier by going here. I could totally get Iron Grip. And in fact, if I wanted to go into Aim Lock, I would need to go Iron Grip. It would be like mandatory, basically. But like, I don't really care about Supremacy. Signal Grift is fine. Like, it's not bad. I've gotten value out of it. Shadow is pretty good as well. I've gotten value out of that as well. It's actually really good for distracting guards. I think these 2 points in Line Crawler is enough. It's not the best device disabling, but it's good enough. I just want to rely on hackers for it, which I could maybe do. But it's like, okay, well, you know, Glitch can be hard to use. I will tend to not do much with it. But it's like, okay, what if we did this? Right, we grab like these 3. It would be 4 nodes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 to get back to Smokescreen. Alternative is just go, you know, glitch 1, 2. This puts me right next to Shuriken Wave, which like maybe it takes 1 point wonder. But it lets me take, you know, these. And the problem is, like, again, I have 12 points, right? So if I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is not great. The reason being, like, Shadow costing 2 AP is kind of rough. Shadow having 5 current cooldowns kind of rough. Shadow only going 20 meters kind of rough. Like 30 meters, like, you kind of need. Like, I think these are like the parts that make Shadow very good. And then you could drop it to 3-turn cooldown. You can drop the AP cost. But like, even at 2 AP, Shadow's still decent. But you kind of need this for it to be good. But then I also don't have any buffs in Line Crawler, right? I don't have like a plus charge or anything. So it's like, yeah, you know, getting a lot in Smokescreen is tough. So, you know, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? We just get cooldown. We don't have to get cooldown, but I'd like cooldown. Obviously, you know, again, don't absolutely have to. Okay, well, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yikes, that's pretty bad. Okay. Okay, what if we don't grab any of the Smokescreen stuff? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's functional. We don't get Shuriken Wave. We don't get Supremacy. Don't really care about. We don't get Signal Grift, which, meh. I mean, like, you know, we could drop these 1, 2, 3, 4 points and take these 2 instead. I don't really love Glitch either. I think it's very hard to use well, but whatever. It's just there. It's just nodes. I'm like really tempted to do that and say, hey, let's get my team some move speed because the team needs move speed. Just the downside though is I don't get 0 AP Smokescreen and I don't get 3-turn cooldown Smokescreen. So I get a lot less value out of it. Basically, it's like I can use it exactly once when it's really bad, and that's the only time I can use Smokescreen because when it's at 3-turn cooldown and it lasts functionally 2 turns, it's chill. You get a lot of use out of it. You can be pretty proactive and not feel bad about it. So I'm really considering this. Marker Size is just useful in general. It's like just solid utility. It's actually a better hit chance buff than Shuriken Wave in most contexts. Like, here's 10 evasion if you're close by, and 54 damage is like a nice sweetener, but it's kind of whatever. Like, increase the damage just does nothing. It doesn't do any damage. Marker Size though is really long range. It costs 0 AP. It's like, yeah, this does 40 damage. This does a 1 AP pistol shot's worth of damage as long as you're really close by. And it's a 5-turn cooldown. Okay, well, this is a 3-turn cooldown. The range is massive. It costs 0 AP. And it cancels... They both cancel Overwatch. Like, this is just, like... Literally just better Shuriken Wave in 90% of contexts. I'm really tempted because I really want Coordinated Charge. Then I can get a 1-point wonder Smokescreen. I mean, I could choose to not go for Shadow, but it is useful. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could just, like, not take Shadow. Like, I could ditch Shadow, Signal Grift, Supremacy, and Shuriken Wave. And in doing so, I could get Marker Sights and Max Coordinated Charge. I think it's just better. I think it's, like, I think it's just stronger in most contexts. The only downside is Shadow does have value. I do like Shadow. But I think I like Coordinated Charge more. In actual practice. In actual gameplay. So, I probably do make the switch here. It means we're playing a lot faster of a game instead of playing one where we're like very, very stealthy and like trying very hard to bypass the guards. We're basically losing bypass power and so we're trying to kill them. And so part of what's leading me here is I just did this playthrough where I got to, I think, a power level like 4.05. I think I also have Sibling Breakout pending is the funny thing. But yeah, I've got like a decent number of melee weapons on my whole squad. Let me craft some stuff, I guess, while I'm here, as I like think about what I actually want to do. I still can't craft this, right? Yeah, not until I upgrade cold storage, which requires multiple things to tap in. Not created by set. No use action. Oh wait, no. It's not created by set. It's used by a set. There we go. Bit of grief. All right, well, cool. We can just like sell some stuff, make some money. Thanks, Dance Hall. Got a lot of corp records from Chemco. There's the patient dossiers. Good money. Some more patient dossiers. Great. Wonderful. Anything I can sell? A couple of them. Okay, one thing. Any armors? I can sell you. I'm still gonna keep you around because I want to. Yeah, these are all reasonable to keep around. I would want, you know, more melee weapons at some point. I would want upgraded revolvers when I start having to play battle strikes and sieges. I've actually, it's kind of fortunate. I have not been forced in almost any battle strikes here. In my melee playthrough, I got a ton, which I found kind of funny. SMG body mod. Yeah, we're not really using these almost at all because we don't have the money for high-end crafting, but whatever. Let's keep going for dance hall here. Otherwise, it's just some money. The money is nice for sure. Okay. So I'm 0 out of 3 on tasks. I'm already building a sword. I've got... Oh yeah, I should actually retrain you before I forget. I have 11 more points I can spend, which, by the way, lets me go all the way up to 0 and up to right now. Like, one thing I could do is let him... is kick him out of the trainer and then put my secondary hacker in the trainer and let them both start leveling up more. The thing is, I'm never going to run 3 hackers. There's no point in doing that. So I don't know what I'm, like, sitting around waiting for. There's nothing, like, that important, really. I don't know. What am I trying to do here? Like, actually, what am I trying to do here? What I'm trying to do is basically run this mission, and get more XP in my squad, right? Like, my CK can get 12, which lets him start leveling up Downer, which is nice, right? Take Radius charge. Probably just go for a charge plus crit vuln right away, but then take Radius afterwards. The Radius though is really nice, don't get me wrong. The squad is actually going to be running Sibling Breakout is probably Cyber Knight, Agent EX, Hacker. And I guess I should throw them both in. The reason would be... that if she hits the same level breakpoint as him, which is possible, right? She has 200 XP to level and he has 250 to level. If they're the same level, Miriam's just better. If they're not the same level and Lincoln's a level up, he's probably better. Now, the other consideration, if I didn't go for Agent EX, but I think I will, is like, what I could do, as I plan for Carnivore, is I could make both my hackers for sure have a decent number of points in packet loss, so that they can knock down stuff, and I don't need my agent. I could use my gunslinger, not my gunslinger. I could use my right. If I use my hackers, and my hackers, they're the ones knocking down all of the devices, and I have 2 hackers with level 2 or level 3 packet loss, probably just level 2, and they're knocking down all the cameras, and they're hacking stuff. I can have my Scourge, right, with his 2 charges, high range, Brainworm. And it's like, no, we don't have Agent EX, we don't have Smokescreen, we don't have those tools. What we do have, though, is tools for high quality reinforcements. So instead of a smoke, and instead of coordinated charge, we have that. Another possibility that I think is a little bit less good here is a respecking part of the Scourge tree, like stopping at like Venom Trap, or like only Venom Trap and Brainworm, but like cutting out Dissolve, cutting out Tox Cloud, like, right. I would still have to go through here to get all this, or I could like path through Nervotox Shell, which is only a 2-point travel instead of a 3-point travel, even though I can't use this. And just be like, actually, no, it's just Biocoat to Venom Trap to Brainworm, get the second charge, keep the Venom Trap stuff, you know, pretty much all the same. I might go for duration, but whatever. And then again, have the, you know, it's like, well, if I have 12 points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, I could make that my skill tree. I could ditch Tox Cloud and this stuff, but I don't know, that seems worse. Like, I mean, basically it's like, do I want Brainworm Venom Trap as a character with a Soldier Splash? Or do I want like Line Crawler Smokescreen with like a 1-pointer in Shadow, if even that? Or do I even really, really want Coordinated Charge, right? And part of me thinks I really do want Smokescreen. It's actually a really good talent to throw Rewind at as well. I can get myself a lot of coverage. And it's really valuable. And so it's probably still this. I mean, Brainworm does something similar, don't get me wrong. Brainworm also gives you cover, essentially. But Smokescreen makes your entire team unhittable. Brainworm, you have to be a little bit more proactive, and it's a little bit harder to use, a little bit scarier. So the only question then is, yeah, do I want to undo some of these talents and get the Soldier multiclass? And I think I will when we're actually going to run Carnivore. I think that'll still be the strat. So, okay, what we're going to do is, for now you can spend as talent point, of course. Shadow to 0 doesn't seem that important. Smokescreen range doesn't seem that important. Supremacy charge is whatever. I'll just go Line Crawler bounce. Everything else that I really want. I don't think I want Shadow to 1 IP. I don't want Signal Griff to be any better. I don't want Shuriken Wave on a lower cooldown. It's honestly, I'd be really concerned. I would really consider unlearning it. So we'll just take bounce chance here. It's fine. Oh, here's a random note, by the way. It is actually powerful, even if you expect to monoclass your characters, to actually come in and take every one of your characters who is not already a combat class, such as Gunslinger or Soldier or whatever. But like, you can take your hackers and your Agent EXs. I think Agent EX counts as a stealth class, and just 1 point multiclass them into Soldier. This now gives them the tag that they are a combat class, which means they are eligible for more legworks. Some legworks are only achievable by like, oh, only hacker types can do this, or only stealth types can do this, or only combat types can do this. And then some of their traits, such as like Door Kicker, are additive on top of that, or they don't even require them to be anything. It's like, oh, you're a Door Kicker, you're actually even better than a combat class would be. Basically, legworks are all tag based, and so that's like something you can do if you wanted to like be a little bit powerful. There's like no downside to it because you can multiclass for literally for free. Anyway, what I plan on doing is kicking you out, putting my secondary hacker in the trainer, and then running Iris Sickness. That's the play, right? So let's just do that now. So cancel your training. You're done. Let's add Lincoln. You are going to the trainer. Let's go to my inventory. I have things to sell, things that I will not and cannot use. So spare revolvers is good. I don't need a 5th silencer. And I don't need another defense order. So we have a decent amount of money, which is nice. 150. I can afford upgrade of the Nano Scrubber, which seems appropriate considering how cramped everything else is. So I think this is just the play. I have no money again. Double check who's holding what gear. I think this sword is still being crafted, right? Yeah, it's 8 days away. It'll be done in time for Carnivore, but nothing else. Alright, and that means we're going to be running Iris Sickness. We've already bought Matrix Dupe. And it's this 4. And so I will see you there. Bye-bye.